So yeah, there were a couple things about Al. One of them was, Tom told you about how you could drive him crazy because he's meticulous. His practices were timed down to the second. He would come with an agenda, and if he started to get behind on his practice, he would get really cranky. Even if you're like 30 seconds off on the time, he'd get really upset. But the worst thing was, I was a point guard, and Al had been a really good point guard at Reedsburg High School. And on Mondays, you'd come in after the weekend game, and he had this window in his office, and you'd have to walk by it to get to the locker room. And I would always wait till he was on the phone or turned his head. I'd try to run past the window because those Monday sessions for the point guard were awful. If my stat line wasn't 0 shots, 0 points, 5 assists, 5 steals, no turnovers, I hadn't played the perfect game for him. And of course, I never achieved that. So I would sneak past the window or run past it, and I could never get by it. He could have his head turned and whip around, and he'd yell for me to come in. I'd be like, oh, shoot, didn't get there.